everybody, Bonnie Lee here from the garden. It's a beautiful day in Minnesota, so I have to actually harvest my sunflowers. But before I go into showing you that, I wanted to say something. You know, we have all seen those posters from many, many years ago and that are very true today that say bloom where you're planted. Well, obviously, these sunflowers figured out how to bloom where they were planted. They bloomed, not only did they bloom, but they bloomed several times. But today, for all of us, to say bloom where you're planted, hey, guess what? Because of COVID-19 and the world the way it is, someone has mercilessly transplanted us. We're not in the original garden we were in like 9 months ago. We're in a new garden. So the question is, how do we bloom where we've been transplanted? That's what I was thinking about today. So have I always planted sunflowers and harvested them? No. Have I always raised monarchs? No. Have I always done sunflowers? No. Have I always done shrubs? No. None of those are true. I just kind of figured I gotta bloom a little bit different if I want to be happy, if I want to find that inner peace. So if you're wondering, gosh, was Bonnie always this organized and cool with all these things? Not a chance. I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off every single day. So with that said, let's get on to harvesting this sunflower up above me. I got to go up one more thing here. I'm going to cut off this leaf. I am going to hang on to this guy. Whoa, Jesus. Holy buckets. Okay, so we have ourselves a sunflower. Now, come on in the house with me, and I'm going to show you what we got going on. And the reason I actually decided to harvest these now is because the squirrels decided it was time for them to harvest if I didn't. So come on in. I kind of have it set up in the kitchen, so you're not going to have to wait for me to do all the things. Come on. Let's go. Here, I'll turn some lights on for you. Alrighty, here we are, we're set up. Now you're probably saying, how much does that sunflower head weigh? Well, let me see. This one weighs 4.5 pounds. You can see I've got 3 other big ones back here. This guy right here, he weighed almost 10 pounds, just about killed my back coming off the top of the plant. So I'm gonna set this guy down, and I'm gonna take this one that I already was working on, and I'm going to bring him over here. This is the one that my squirrels and my birds were finding super delicious. So how do you do this? These all are individual little flowers. I was reading a blog and kind of listening to some YouTube videos the other day, and one of the people said, when it comes to cleaning your seeds, get on your front porch and find a really comfortable rocking chair because it takes a while. So you have to clean this whole thing. But I'm going to show you how quickly you can do this, and we'll just do a few. You just run your fingers over, and these guys are going to pop out. They're going to be down here. Now, I'm not going to do them all for you. I'm going to pull these guys out. Now, I thought this was super interesting that mine were black, or technically really dark purple. Kind of did a little research on that, which was sort of interesting. So now I have the seeds that I want to roast, but before I roast them, I'm going to boil them. So I have some water boiling here. Now there are recipes on the internet, so I'm not going to give you a recipe. I just throw some salt in it. And I'm kind of a salt-loving person, so I threw some extra salt in. You pick up your seeds. And this water in my kettle is just plain water. You can see, it's clear. But as soon as this goes in, this water turns like this most beautiful color of indigo purple. I'm going to drop them in, give them a stir, and you can see it's already turning purple. Look at how quick that turns purple. Now these guys are going to boil for about 20 minutes, and I'll just let them boil. You're not going to have to hang around for that, but this is how dark the water actually is. This is purple from the batch I already finished up this morning. So you would just let these guys continue to boil. When they're done boiling, you have them, put them into a colander, drain them out, put them onto I have a little air fryer over here. Put them on this air fryer sheet and you bake them. I'm not going to tell you how long or what temperature. You all can figure that out. And once they're baked, look at this. Look at how beautiful these are. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a purple sunflower seed. I had no idea, but actually when you have these and you clean them, your fingers turn purple as well. So that's how you actually can harvest your sunflower seeds. Now I'm going to take this off because I did find something else that I thought was pretty cool. Our daughter Stephanie gave me some beans that are purple. So she goes, Mom, when you cook these beans, so you throw them in here, you cook them a little bit, and voila, they turn green, but the water stays clear, which is not exactly what happened with my sunflowers. So I'm just gonna say, let's all work to bloom where we've been transplanted. I actually spent this summer making some shrub. How do you drink a shrub? It's actually made with vinegar and all kinds of different things. Any fruit, vegetables. This happens to be a rhubarb ginger shrub. So you just pour a little of your shrub in a glass with some of this, which is, I got one of those soda stream things. Then you have a delicious drink. Trick is when you're doing a shrub, don't inhale because it is vinegar, so you might end up coughing. Here's my bounty from yesterday. Look at this. I have cornbread. I made rye sour bread. I made plain sour bread. Here's my cranberry sour bread. So, guys, bloom where you're planted. Just find something fun that you can do all by yourself, with your spouse, with your children. This, where we're living today, is not forever, but the memories we make today, they are forever. So don't waste a moment. And where do you get these sunflower seeds? Heads that you can cook? I have no idea. I live in Monticello, Minnesota, which is kind of part of the sunflower belt of the Midwest. I don't know where you can find them, but if you can get one, cook them up with the kids. So what I say is, cheers to all of us who have figured out how to bloom where we're planted. And for the rest of you that are struggling, don't worry about it. Spend a little time and you'll find yourself some shrubs, some sunflowers, or some sourdough. You'll figure it out. So, hey, have a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.